Alright everybody, what's going on? And once again, it's not R9 today. It is Thundershot bringing you another Pokemon sweep. Today's sweep is with a little Sewaddle. I don't know how to pronounce it. Looks like a Weedle with a little leaf behind its head. Super, super weak little guy. So he's adorable. So it's funny when I sweep teams with him. But anyways, the only reason I'm having this little, I don't know, going here is just to warn you guys that there are bad words displayed on the screen. Also, some that may slip out of my mouth, but not likely. There are bad words displayed on the screen. So if you're not into that, or if you have children with you or something like that, just be aware that some stuff's going to show up. Anyways, onward to the game. Play. There we go. All right. So she leads with a Frostlass. It's a girl, and once again, I want to commend her for being quite the trooper and sticking in even when Sewaddle starts to sweep. But I lead with Ninjask, and this time, as opposed to last time, I actually did get to stay in with Ninjask to start getting my speed going, and that's that's the first priority for me, is to get speed in, because once I have speed, then I know I can baton pass out into anything that can take the hit really well and set up a sub and then get their stuff going and all that. So I'm setting up old cocky Dick Johnson here like crazy, and the only reason I stayed in and subbed and protected the game was to get the ×4 speed thing going. And once I have that, I'm going to switch out into one thing I know I can take an Ice Beam like a champ. Vaporeon. Good old Dick Dickerson here. Without any stat boost or nothing, only takes 11% from a Frostlass Ice Beam, so that's really good. Tries to T-Wave, but that's what the sub's for. The substitute is not only to protect me and make sure I have a safe turn to build up my defenses and stuff, but also to keep stuff like Thunder Wave from hitting me. Now, obviously, just raising my defenses isn't going to change how much Ice Beam actually hurts me, so... And I know that. I'm just trying to get my regular defense up as well, just in case. So that way when I go out in old Sewaddle there, I've got a safe switch. Now, this part here surprises me. Old Niles Dickish, the Espeon I chose to go into, cannot take the Ice Beam as well as I thought. I figured Espeon would be able to take an Ice Beam and still have one sub safe. I don't know why I thought that exactly, but that's why I went into Espeon. My plan didn't work out. So we're back out into Vaporeon. And I decided to get a safe sub up, so that way I can get a good switch into... You know what? I really forget what I go into after this. I'm kind of just hoping to stall out... Oh, there we go. That was it. Roar. I forgot Vaporeon had Roar. But I roar him out into Xatu. And Xatu really scares me because if she's so... Yeah, well, first of all, it has Giga Drain. That freaked me the fuck out. But secondly, if Candy Girl here so chooses to... He uses Future Sight. Who the hell uses Future Sight? If Candy Girl so chooses to go into Xatu on a turn when I happen to pick Roar... Magic Bounce is going to bounce that back to me, and then I'm going to lose the game. There's no way I'm going to be able to finish the sweep if I get roared out and have to start over again. So Future Sight hit there. I didn't even know he did Future Sight, so I wasn't sure what broke my sub the first time through, but I just kind of ignored it like most of my problems. And I start setting up Stockpile. Now, I'm thinking, I know I can live another Ice Beam, and I didn't expect a Thunder Wave there, but she did. And that actually ends up working out for her, because I was just going to Stockpile again and then switch out, but I got Parahaxed. So I decided, you know what, it's not worth... Luckily, she future-sighted there, but it's not worth staying in when I'm slower than them now because I'm paralyzed and all that stuff. It's just not worth it. So I get out into Celebi, who I know can handle Xatu pretty well. The expected Frostlass switch is in. So here comes the Ice Beam. I know the Ice Beam's coming, but now that I've calm-minded a bit... Yeah, now that I got my special defense up... Oh, no, a Stockpile. Yeah, now that I got my special defense up with Stockpile, Espeon can take those Ice Beams a little bit better. Also, she tried to T-Wave again, and that bounced the paralyzation back to her, obviously, as that's what Magic Bounce does with Espeon. And apparently it's real important that Frostlass isn't paralyzed, because instead of going to Umbreon and hitting me with a Foul Play or something that would actually hurt me, or Pursuit or something, she chose just to Heal Bell Frostlass, because that's the only damage thing that they had on him, or that's the only, whatever you call them, hacks, whatever, that she had on her was the one paralyzed on Frostlass. I wouldn't have thought it was that important, but... You go with what you feel. So then I realize she goes out and she starts setting up with her own Ninjask. And nothing on my team can really take a Bug Buzz except my Ninjask, who's super beefed up now. And I go out into him so that way I know I can get a substitute up and then switch back out into Vaporeon. And what would have been a really smart move on her part here, because I realized what she was doing, is if she would have baton passed out into Xatu, I wouldn't have been screwed, but I would have had to have gone directly into... Well, it would have had to have gone into Celebi, Nasty plotted up, and then gone into old Sewaddle and finished it right there, and he could have been faster. He would have been faster than Sewaddle. That's what scared me. But anyways, I got in with Celebi, I got my Nasty plots up, and in comes old Anus Pounder. And it's Sweep City from here. She does almost get the upper hand on me at one part because I misplay. I decided to Bug Buzz her Frostlass, and he gets an Ice Beam off, and that really hurts. And also her... Oh, I Giga Drain her Kingdra right here, and he lives, and he hits me with an Outrage. So both those hurt pretty bad. But luckily, Old Angus Pounder takes the hit. Didn't get Freeze Tax, which I thought for sure would happen, and that's the end of that. So I kind of, well, first of all, this is a pretty long game. It's like a 43-turn game, so I want to thank you guys for sticking around and watching the whole thing. It means a lot to me. Leave a like if you like the video. As always, it makes me want to come back, makes me want to post more of these videos. And if you do want me to post more of these videos, I kind of made it a point last time, but I didn't make it a big point. Just so you guys know, I want you guys to go ahead and choose the next Pokemon. It can be any of them. I really don't care. But the next Pokemon you want me to try to get a sweep with, except something weird like Wynut or Wobbuffet. Don't pick those. But other than that, any Pokemon in the book that you want me to get a sweep with, it can be as terrible as you want. It can be good for whatever reason. I don't know why you'd want to watch that though. But as awful as you want, as weird as you want, anything like that, just leave it in the comment section down below, and I will try to get a sweep with that Pokemon in particular. And if you guys don't say anything, but you still want me back, I'll pick another one to do this with. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Go ahead and leave a like. I'm Thundershot, and if you want to see me again, I will see you guys next time. Peace.